Hey Leo, how are you doing? This reading is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link, it will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Also, a shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you support the channel. I couldn't do these readings without you, so thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. What is going on with the fabulous and most magical Leos? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. What's coming towards you? The Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. What you are focused on is the Three of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And your blocked and challenged position is the Ten of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, and your outcome is Temperance. Major Arcana 4, Sagittarius. Well, the good news is you are protected on your journey. So there is an element here where you might be putting out your feelers or resume to build somewhere new. And this could be with job and career, because in your blocked and challenged position is the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is like financial recovery, returning to good health and healing, and feeling supported. There could be an element of something that was making you extremely happy at one time. Could be a friendship, could also be working with family, whatever this is. There is an element of wanting change. So you being the change. Page of Wands, Frisky Kitty. It means you're limitless with 8 billion people on the planet to date, limitless with adjacent doors available for work and career, and limitless with relocation and or move. So this could be you actually networking and getting a realtor. Page of Swords is also digging up the dirt, being inquisitive, asking more questions. If you are dealing with somebody, because with the Page of Wands is about inspiration, creativity, something that you're passionate about. It is also flirtation, flirting with the idea, or there could be an element of a person here who says a lot, but their words are really nice, but their actions are different. So you might have somebody who talks a big story, but their words and actions don't match. So something about gossip. This can also be something that you hear through the grapevine. Like there could be a friend that says, hey, I know a great opportunity. You should apply here. And the Four of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. You could be dealing with a younger fire sign because the Four of Cups is emotionally detached from a person, place, or situation. It is also an element of distractions. Who or what and where in your life do you feel like you are being distracted? That can also be somebody about negative Nancy, my Debbie Downer. No matter how much you help this person or no matter how, like whatever you do for this person, they're always complaining. So this is my complainer pit. Or this can also be you have great ideas, you're excited, you're creating something, and then you kind of go, meh. But this is also the milk has expired. So it means who's going to drink curdled milk, says no one. So you're bored out of your mind. Something that you used to flirt with, whatever this is, maybe it's a work thing, but you're bored with it. So it's like emotionally detached. Page of Swords can be somebody who is triggered. It is also a card of jealousy, nundies in a knot, or possibly even gossip. This can be somebody who says things, they're quite salty. And the Page of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Well, the Page of Pentacles is a good energy to have when you're building something, like a new goal. So there could be some kind of like a new manifestation. And this could be coming through a text message, an email, or something you see online. Because this is something you see, and this is about grounding something into the 3D. Page of Pentacles grows into the King of Pentacles. So don't underestimate this Page of Pentacles. I'm also getting something about longing. Your soul is longing and desiring for what? Because that's also my breadcrumber. So somebody who talks a big story, again, their words and actions don't reflect on who they are. So you might have a parrot around you. This person could also be a blabbermouth, or you might be hearing something when you're at a coffee shop, like overhearing somebody oversharing. Page of Pentacles is also something about study and research. So adding something new to your tool belt to get a different result, whatever that result is. I'm also getting something about children. There is 3 pages here. It is also about turn the page. Like, you can rewrite your story whenever you want. So you don't need to focus on this person's life or get distracted on what social media is doing, or because you could be really distracted on what other people are doing. So it is about focus, something about focusing your energy. 3 Pentacles is about teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work, collaboration, sharing the same vision. Are we on the same team? What is this? And the Page of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Well, the Page of Swords, again, inquiring. It means look a little bit deeper at who you're networking with, because these are very young energy. But that also could be something about youthful, like wanting something new. I always call my pages new blood. It means new people, adding new people to your life, or you're dealing with man, child, woman, child. It's somebody, again, who is having a hard time growing up, and this is intellectually. So intellectually as well, this person could be stunted in their growth. I'm also getting something about tag. So this could be like a hashtag, the world, completion, closure, tying up loose ends where loose ends need to be tied up, information. Somebody also is trying to get information about you. This person could also be watching, stalking you on social media, power texting you. And it is very distracting. So what is this 10 of Cups? 10 of Cups is an energy of like happiness, family, feeling supported. No wonder why you don't feel supported. You're dealing with a bunch of newbies, or maybe you are new at a situation. Don't underestimate this. With the Page of Pentacles, grows into the King of Pentacles, which is Kingpin. This can also take like a chorus or a class. Could also be your children wanting things. Like, and the 7 of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Well, the 7 of Pentacles is about a pause and a reflection and taking stock, being proud of how far you have come on your journey. But with the 7 of Pentacles, it was some kind of like happiness or a situation what you wanted to go for the long haul. I'm also getting something that has been quite stale or stagnant for a while. Like you are investing in it, but you don't feel supported in whatever this investment is. I'm also getting something about like, see the 7 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles is up here, which equals the 10 of Pentacles, which is your end all be all, your big old house, your white picket fence, community, hearing something through the grapevine. But I'm also getting like text or banter. What is this? Temperance. Temperance is about doing things within balance and moderation, not rushing yourself, overextending yourself, and finding a nice place of peace and harmony. This is also finding a nice balance. So emotionally, how are you feeling emotionally with this 3 of Pentacles? Well, you're bored out of your mind. You're also being very distracted on whatever is going on. This could be another person's drama. So you could also withdraw and be like, yeah, no, I'm not getting involved in that. Because it could be family dynamics, you know, whatever. Somebody here is having a hard time or is stuck financially. Like something here, financially, you're tied up in some kind of family drama. Or somebody owes a lot of money. And with this temperance, so emotionally, you're checked out. How about physically? Are you getting out and airing out your fur? Do you take time to go physical exercise? This is also, you know, mentally. How are you feeling mentally? Do you feel like this mentally stimulates you? Or are you feeling like you're at the same level as another person? Or are you dealing with somebody who is a sandwich short of a picnic? So what is this temperance? And the Knight of Cups. This is about you pursuing something that floats your boat. Because the Knight of Cups can also be a pitch or a proposal. And this could be like you going in there, but I would do your research, because this is about research and study. So if you are going into a job interview to stand out, I would definitely do your research about this company or whatever this is. Do your research if you're buying a piece of property. Do your research if you are collaborating with another person, because they talking a big story, but are their words and actions going to reflect? Knight of Cups is somebody very charming, good looking. You know, it can also be somebody who is very chivalry. Silver. I just heard silver. Okay, so what is this Page of Wands and Four of Cups? Disappointing news. And then somebody here is either pissed or triggered. A mother, a young mother. And the Lovers. Major Arcana 4, Gemini. Well, the Lovers is some kind of strong union, strong alliance, strong pull. I'm also getting an element of you speaking your truth, authenticity, and change. See, you're changing something that is boring to you, but that can also be your routine. So Page of Pentacles is your outlet. It means taking a course, taking a class, I don't know, it doesn't matter, yoga, piano. You could also be dealing with a Gemini. Could be a friend as well, right? Jealous, pissed off, salty, distracting you. What is this Page of Swords and Page of Pentacles? And the Knight of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Well, the Knight of Wands is about free-spirited type of an energy. Flexibility, adaptability, being flexible in some kind of method, program. But that also can be like travel plans. Maybe you travel for work and you have to meet a lot of clients or meet a lot of people. I'm also just getting a lot of interacting and talking, but it feels really surface level. Like you want something more deep. That's why I feel like you don't feel supported in some kind of investment. So it's about being authentic and truthful. There's a bunch of truth bombs coming out. But with the Page of Swords, like I said, they don't have all the information. So you kind of have to discern what is real and what is kind of half-truths. But with that Knight of Wands, this can also be somebody who's arrogant, cocky, there one day, gone the next, Peter Pan syndrome, flaky, inconsiderate, insincere, unreliable. So you always have to see, like, we send Peter Pan back to Never Never Land to go play with Captain Hook and the Lost Boys. It is also rage and anger. Like, Knight of Wands is fast-moving energy. Like, this person can also talk really fast. Like, they're trying to get their words out as fast as they can. What is this? Three of Pentacles and Page of Swords. And the Two of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. I'm just getting something about a young mother. And this doesn't actually have to be your mother. Maybe this is your sister, right? Coming to you and spilling the beans and saying, I'm bored with where I live. But Two of Cups is partnership. Two peas in a pod, your yin to your yang. Maybe this was a friendship. Or this is something you're hearing through the grapevine. A friend is coming to you to tell you something, but you don't have all the information about where you're networking. Or they don't. Something about new network. New collaboration. What is this? 10 of Cups and 7 of Pentacles. An investment that is stagnant and stale. Yeah, in the Five of Wands. There has been a lot of back and forth in this element of the Ten of Cups. Now, Ten of Cups can, yes, be family. It can also be community. And with the Five of Wands, this is inflammation. So a power struggle going on between you, a family member, or something to do with money. And with this Five of Wands, this is Leo energy. This is drama, conflict, argument. So there's an element of confronting a situation, whether that this person gets pissed off or not. How they react is not your responsibility. So there's a change in heart or a change in union or who you network with. And then you have a lot of knights here and then pages, which is something new that you're doing or wanting some kind of goal in mind. This could also be like new money, how to establish something, new money, plant the seed. But instead of talking about, yeah, I planted the seed, there's an impulsivity on trying to force or push something. And if anybody's trying to like force or push you to invest in something, get more information. Get rich quick schemes are high. And especially with this ego battle. This is also pride and ego, but there's something about confrontation. A stale or it's been stale for a while, stagnant for a while, or you feel like energy is not moving. It is. Okay, Temperance. Temperance is also a nice balance of compromise. So you might be having a conversation here, but watch that Knight of Pentacles, because the Knight of Pentacles, again, very persuasive, very charming, wants to take you on a date and proposing something. This can also be, somebody pitching something to you. And the Ace of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Well, the Ace of Swords is catching a lucky break, breaking free, and feeling aligned. Victory. You see this as a victory or scoring a victory. Ace of Swords is also truth, clarity, communication. And it's clear. Something here is clear. Queen of Pentacles. And again, something about young mother or a supportive parent. Now, Leo, you would be a definite amazing parent. Leos are extremely loving and kind and gentle with their children. They give a lot to their children. But I'm getting like something about like not feeling supported by a parent, or family doesn't support what you're doing here. Blessing in disguise. And see, it's a number 16. 16 in the tarot is the Tower. The Tower is truth, having some kind of huge realization, revelation, and dismantling anything that's built on a faulty, fake foundation. It means all these surface level relationships need to fizzle out. And this is also pop the bubble, trust, revelation, significance, and surprise. Blessing in disguise. There is also a blessing in disguise where you are going to cross your T's, you are going to dot your I's, you are going to inquire more on who you're networking with. Because in divine timing, there is something good here. Or somebody is preparing you for this proposal or pitch. So it means going in, maybe having a conversation over coffee of like a work element. So let's just say you were going in and applying to a new job. This friend is helping you set up to score victory. I'm also getting somebody is a friend here. They might be dumping all their problems on you, talking about their boring relationship or how they're completely bored working with children. There's just something here. Open your heart to love, vulnerability, forgiveness, allowing, and community. And there is something about being vulnerable, to open up here, to allow your voice to come out. Let your voice be heard. Heniel Silver, goddess, psychic, sacred, and proud. And that's a number 4. 4 in the tarot is your foundation and stability, but then you put the 4 and the 16 together, which equals the 20, which is judgment. You be the judge. It's the phoenix rising from the ashes. It means letting bygones be bygones and clean slate. Not pointing fingers, he said, she said, they did this, nothing like that. But it is also rising above some kind of low vibrational energy, surface level situation. And then it says, focus on your health, wellness, active, radiant, and nourishment. So this could be your friend coming to you and be like, hey, do you want to hit the gym after work? I'm just getting a lot of texting. But that's not being 100% vulnerable when you hide behind the screen. Addicted. Being obsessed, wanting too much, and unhealthy habits. Well, Page of Swords is like borderline stalker. Somebody who stalks you, watches your social media, you know, talks about you a lot to their friends and family and everything. Or it could be you as well. And working on the relationship, office, romance, being a workaholic. Yeah, and that's the whole thing. Sometimes we can't figure out why relationships break down in the first place is because of a lack of communication. So learning how to express communication, but being vulnerable at the same time. Yeah, maybe you are a workaholic, but with this budding romance, there is also something about like, I don't eat where I shish. So you might want to take a look at that. Or maybe you want to date this person, but think, yeah, I don't want to eat where I shish. Gifts of love, token of affection, giving and receiving, embracing what you have. Yeah, even enjoying the small things in life. That's about being present. So going with the flow and enjoying the small. It's like you're learning along the way, or there's something about like learning new things. You might even feel out of your element or try to push back because something here is comfortable. But like I said about that, with the Ten of Cups is always like, oh, I love this investment. This investment is so great. But just because it's comfortable or you've invested it, it almost feels like you've adapted to drama or arguments or think that's what you do. But then again, you don't feel supported. Like something about like not feeling supported in a situation. And love potion. Irresistible charm, feeling compelled to follow, letting your heart lead right here. Some kind of pitch or proposal. But I'm also getting like plan, set a date. Journaling, creative release, keeping track of your own patterns, exploring your feelings. And that's feeling to heal as well. Definitely dealing with possibly an air sign or a Pisces. And party, celebration, event, public, social gathering. Crossroads. Choices, multiple options, turning point, and indecisive. So indecision means I haven't made a decision, but you really have. Because no decision is a decision as well. So there's two doors. And then you have the third door there as well. I'm also getting something like third time's the charm. And fear. Afraid, uneasy, suspicious, and scared. Afraid to open your heart? I know, it's scary. And that can be opening your heart to anything. A new door with work and career. Something here is boring you to death. But you can't lie about it. But maybe because it's family, right? And the family business. And new love. Honeymoon phase. Childlike. Moving on and new beginning. Yeah, this feels like I said, a little bit of surface level, taking note of each other. That's what needs to happen. These little teeny tiny things, like maybe this person remembers, I don't know, that your favorite color is red. And then they bring it up in another situation where they're like, oh yeah, the last conversation we had, your favorite color is red. So remembering something about them can also be with job and career as well. Like if you've had a conversation with I don't know, a person you want to network with, remember what they were wearing. Remember their mannerism. This could also be like a compliment. Quail, get back to the basics. Getting back to the basics means start small. You're not starting from scratch. So don't be disappointed or get distracted on like, oh, all these people are so much ahead of me. You're starting from experience. You're just in a new, different area, which is unfamiliar. Could be a little bit triggering, yeah. I'm also getting just nosy about each other. Beryl, you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, and or goals. Page of Pentacles and Four of Cups. Four of Cups is being bored out of your mind. It is also, the milk has expired. And Page of Pentacles is longing and desiring for what? Feeling supported. Or feeling safe, I guess. Torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. And Scissors, disappointment in some affair. Now, if I cut you out of my life here, Leo, chances are you handed me the scissors. That's how you have to think about this situation. Like, if I cut you out of my life, chances are you handed me the scissors in the first place. You're talking, yeah, your talking is really great, but your actions don't match, right? So that could be something you're doing, but it says a situation, like maybe somebody here is obsessed, or you're watching somebody on social media and you're obsessed with watching this social media person and you're like, oh, I wish I could do that. You can. You just have to be vulnerable to open your heart and do it. And it's scary. Yeah, table, hard work ahead. What Leo isn't hardworking? I've never met a Leo that isn't hardworking. Leo, let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website. You can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.